Dear children, today's our lesson is I Will Do It. Unit 1 C Reading. This lesson, I Will Do It, is taken from the stories of Sudha Murthy's How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. Sudha Murthy is an Indian author and also a social worker. I Will Do It is a biography of Nagavara Ramarao Narayana Murthy, the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. Here is the glossary. Grasp, understand something completely. Avid, doing something as much as possible or with a lot of interest. Aspirant, someone who hopes to get a position of importance or honor. Mandap, a raised platform. Ultimate, main and most important. The day, a date on which something important is expected to happen. Anna, a word used to address a respectable older or elder male. Afford, to have enough money to buy or pay for something. Expenses, money that one spends on something. Fondest, like very much. Drizzle, rain in many fine drops. Ethically, morally. Icon, a famous person or thing that people admire and see as a symbol of a particular idea or way of life, etc. In Sudha Murthy's words about Narayana Murthy, he was sharp, he was the brightest boy in his class. Sudha Murthy says that he was bright. If you ask him a question related to physics or maths, there was a spark in his eyes. He could grasp the theories of science faster than the speed of light. His seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. His family, he came from a poor but educated family. His father was a high school teacher and an avid reader of English literature. Murthy is an aspirant of an IITian. He wanted to study in the Indian Institute of Technology. Murthy and his friends applied to appear for the IIT entrance test. They did not have any special books or coaching. All these IIT aspirants would sit below the shade of a stone mandap near the Chamundi Hills in Mysore and started to prepare. Sudha Murthy says he is brilliant. He was the guide for the others. While his friends struggled to solve the problems in the question paper, he would solve them in no time. He sat alone below a tree and dreamt of studying at IIT. It was his ultimate aim. The day came. He came to Bangalore, stayed with some relatives and appeared for the IIT entrance test. He did very well, but he would only say, okay. It was the opposite when it came to food. When he said okay, it implied bad. When he said good, that food implied okay. When he said excellent, that food implied good. Sudha Murthy says that he was gentle. His principle was never hurt anyone. IIT results came. He had passed with a good rank. He was thrilled and went to his father, who was reading a newspaper. Anna, I have passed the exam. Well done, my boy. I wanted to join IIT. His father stopped reading the newspaper. He lifted his head, looked at the boy, and said with heavy voice, my son, you are a bright boy. You know our financial position. I have 5 daughters to be married off and 3 sons to educate. I am a salaried person. I cannot afford your expenses at IIT. You can stay in Mysore and study as much as you want. It was a difficult situation for his father to say no to his bright son. The boy understood reality, but he disappointed. His dreams had burnt to ashes. His heart sank in sorrow. Sudhamurthy says he was an introverted. He did not reply. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. He was an introvert by nature. The day came, all his classmates were leaving for Madras, now Chennai. They were taking a train from Mysore to Madras. They have shared good years in school and college together. Sudhamurthy says he was encouraging. Murthy went to station to say goodbye and good luck to his friends for their future life. At the station, his friends excited and talking loudly. The noise was like the chirping of birds. They were all discussing their new hostels, new courses, etc. But he stood there silently. One of his friends observed him and said, "You should have made it." He did not reply. He only wished all of them. Monsoon had set in and it was getting dark. It had started to drizzle. Yet he stood there motionless. He followed the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. Your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is yourself. Later, he worked hard and focused on one thing. He never bothered about his personal life or his personal comforts. Sudhamurthy says he is a philanthropist. He shared his wealth with others. He devotes his service for the love of mankind. He is uncompromising. He never used the help of any caste, any community, or any political connections to go up in life. He is hardworking. A son of school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. He built a team of people to go up in life. Sudhamurthy says he is a pioneer. He became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. He is the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. He really believes the motto, powered by intellect and driven by values. So, my dear children, don't bother about your personal comforts. Think positively. By doing hard work, you can reach high positions in the society only by the virtue of your education. Thank you.